problem with horsepower is that once you've got a little bit, you always want more. And that's why we're here at ProCharger to find out how we can scale that up throughout the life of our car. I'm here with Jeff Lucina to find out all about it, mate. Tell us, what is it with ProCharger that helps us increase horsepower?
Well, you're absolutely right. Horsepower is an addiction. Once you've got some, you want more. So our whole strategy in developing our supercharger systems is to get you started with a supercharger system. We have our HO, or our high output systems, and that's going to get you introduced to force induction. It's kind of an entry level, if you want to call 600 plus horsepower, entry level horsepower, but that kind of gets you started. And then from there, we go to a stage 2 system. And on most of our platforms, like for the 2011 5.0 Mustang and the 3-valve Mustang, Camaro, and the Hemi vehicles, the stage 2 is a larger intercooler and maybe a larger air filter or air inlet on the blower. So it's designed for a stock engine, maybe that's got some head work or intake work, but still basically a stock engine, but stepping the power levels up a little bit. And then beyond that, all of those platforms also have a COG race kit. And here at PRI, we're introducing our COG race kit for the 2011 5-liter Mustang. So basically, you can start out with the HO, move up to the stage 2 as your budget and your need for speed and horsepower increases. And then when you're ready to build a full-out competition engine or take the power to the next level, we've got a COG race kit. And like I said, we got that for the Mustangs, the Challengers, the Camaros, and then of course you can get into the fully dedicated race system. So, right, horsepower is addictive, and when it comes to it, ProCharger is the ultimate power adder because we've got all those solutions for you.
Well, ProCharger now are dipping your toes in some different water as well, because you're starting a whole new venture.
Oh, exactly. ProCharger is when you get down to it, a supercharger is a compressor. And so what we're doing is, as our expertise in the compressor industry, we're now expanding that into industrial compressor technology. These compressors aren't like the ProChargers that are mounted on your car, but they're designed to operate in industrial environments for 24/7, for months and years at a time. So we're really stepping up our compressor game, if you will, for the industrial market for some applications not related to performance automotive. But what's nice about the trickle-down technology, what we're learning in that market is then being applied to the ProCharger line of the business as well, so that you on the street can enjoy the benefits of what we're learning for our industrial customers. And at the end of the day, it's more power, more reliability, and to feed that need for speed.
Well, PRI is always good for debuting new products, and the F4 is on display here.
That's right. Last year we showed kind of the design prototype of the F4 supercharger. What we have here at PRI 2010 is a production version of the F4. It's undergone almost a year of product testing and evaluations, and looking at it, even back into the SolidWorks, the program that we designed the supercharger with. But recently we've done some rotor dynamic and aerodynamic compressor testing at our facility, and then we went to an outside test facility and did an engine dyno where the F4 produced almost 3,400 horsepower on a 521 cubic inch Hemi on methanol. So we basically delivered on what we promised last year with the F4 supercharger, the world's largest self-contained gear-driven supercharger. And for these ultra-high horsepower guys that are looking for 3,200 plus horsepower, we've got the solution for you. The blower is going to be available by the end of February, early March of 2011.
Excellent. Well, if you like horsepower like we do, find out all about what we've just talked about right here at ProCharger.com.